to all my subscribers. It's John with Health Panaceas, LLC, healthpanaceas.com. Another product review. This time I'm doing one on apple cider vinegar. Now, the first most important thing we have to consider when we're dealing with health is these 5 rules that I gave out before. One is liquids are more important than feeding. Why is that? The cells, when they disintegrate, they have their own waste elements that they release. So the type of liquids we consume are very important for washing the cells, because the cells have a nutrient medium between them. Whenever the elements are poisonous with toxins, the cells start to die. When the cell death rate exceeds the cell regeneration rate, then the body starts to deteriorate and decline. So the liquid needs to be 2 to 3 times greater than the cell's own volume. So the type of liquid we consume is important. So the type of liquids the body can use are distilled liquids from the fruits. Then it would be the distilled water. The distilled water from the fruits are in an organic form. It has the solar force. If we are not consuming enough liquids, then the waste from the cells will start to poison the body again. Then we start to deteriorate. Now, apple cider vinegar, being a liquid element, has poisonous elements in it that poison the bloodstream. The condition of the body depends on the condition of the blood. Apple cider vinegar has, well, brags about the mother of vinegar. Mother of vinegar overstimulates the thyroid gland. The excretion of the thyroid gland has effects on metabolism. The failure to excrete in a normal quality and quantity leads to malnutrition of the vascular and lymphatic system. It also leads to the depression of the neuromuscular tone. The vinegar is a long chain of linked sugar molecules, 10 to 20 times sweeter than natural sugars. Whenever you're dealing with artificial sugars, it takes more enzymes on the body to break it down, to convert it into glucose, levulose, or any type of sugar that the body can use. Oftentimes it's a sugar that the body cannot use, so it needs to be discarded as active on. So when going back in circulation into the blood, these type of sugars go in the artery because they leave a deposit during the circulation because the body has not been able to eliminate it. Mother of vinegar is a very acidic strain of bacteria. By being so acidic, the body has to withdraw from the buffer salt, the alkaline reserve, to neutralize and counteract the acids. So right now, you know, everybody's on the alkaline thing. This is not something you want to be drinking, especially if you're trying to be more alkaline in your diet. ACV has acetic acid. Here's a study from the University of Arkansas. They found that the high level of acetic acid destroys the esophagus. It also ruins the mucous membrane lining of the stomach. So we have a mucous membrane lining in the stomach and every organ in our body. Oftentimes, when the mucous membrane lining is irritated, you will see an excess of mucus starting to be eliminated from the body. Mucus is often excreted as a protective measure. The University of Arkansas also found that acetic acid lowered the potassium in the blood and decreased the bone mineral density. So consuming ACV is robbing you of your minerals. Whenever we have mineral deficiencies, then we have remedial action that begins in the body in the form of acute or chronic diseases. Now the brag about their organic apples. Apples contain everything you need when they are ripe. The most important thing are the natural sugars and organic cell salts. and so forth. However, if an apple decomposed and started to ferment and rot, you would leave it, you would throw it away. So we got a product that's in a jar that has an expiration date of a year or more. So these are fermented apples. Anything that ferments is a toxin. You want to avoid it. It's going to poison the blood. It can't be converted into anything useful. The thing about fruits, when we cut open the fruit, it starts to take on the form of oxidation. Within 45 minutes, the fruit is dead. So once you peel the protective cover of the skin, the fruit releases the soil force. Now you're eating dead fruits that do not benefit the body. Now, it's important to know the historical use of a product. And Braggs actually brings up the historical use of mother of vinegar. Now the Romans use it, the Roman aristocrats use it, and they got lead poisoning from it. They actually use it as a corrosive agent and a preservative. Even the alchemists poured it on stuff to create lead acetate. Lead acetate is toxic. So these people were using these things as preservatives and corrosive agents. These are things you do not want in your body. I like to examine the people who use their own products, because if I give you a product, I'm going to stand behind my product and I've used my product. Now, Patricia and Paul doesn't look different from any other person their age. See, age is not about the earth turning on its axis. It's not about chronological age, it's about pathological age. These are conditions from deterioration of the body due to wrong eating, not being in a proper environment, bad air, the wrong liquids. So this product should at least have them looking youthful. I see a lot of people say, oh, it does wonders for my skin and things like that. Then I don't think their skin should be all unelastic, dry, wrinkled up as such. We still into the appearance of things, you know what I'm saying, looking on a surface level. We got to stop that, because a lot of things goes on. Anything that goes on in the visible realm goes on in the invisible realm first, and that deals with everything, including man. But this is John with HealthPanaceas.com. Until next time, thank you to all my supporters, and this is a product review for apple cider vinegar.